Goeiedag, good day, Molweni. Ek is hier as uitvoerende burgemeester van Kapagallas, Paul Swart, hier saam met die span van Kapagallas munisipaliteit om die baie belangrike community engagement app aan die inwoners van Kapagallas bekend te stel vandag. Die naam van die app spreek vanself. It's a municipal community engagement app. Sedert 2017 het ek as burgemeester gevra dat ons kommunikasie met ons inwoners verbeter. En vandag word hierdie droom in waarheid omskep. Ek is saam met die span baie opgewonde. En saam met my op hierdie platform en ook agter die gordyn is ons passievolle munisipale bestuurder, meneer Eben Phillips, en dan ook die eystervrou van die munisipaliteit, Tracy Stone, en dan die drywer agter die app, meneer Willem van Zyl, die kommunikasieamptenare, Gershwin Prins, Kaylen Fourie, en dan ook ons alomteenwoordige onderburgemeester, Zukiswa Tunisi, en dan ook Paul Valentine, en om alles oop te maak, die ingevoerde manne van Open Up, J.D. Bothma en Adrian Kearns. Die app sal en kan net werk, inwoners. Hierdie nuwe app, dit kan net werk as u as inwoner van Kapagallas dit wil laat werk, vir u en vir ons. It is the season of technology in Kapagallas. Yesterday, I also announced the start of a new season in Kapagallas in the lives of the people of the most southern municipality in the African continent. It's called the Era of Renewed Hope and Innovation. Sodra ons COVID-getalle laer word, wil ek baie graag die bekendstelling meer prakties maak, hierdie app, mense uitstuur na die verskillende gemeenskappe en informasietafels opsit om op strategiese plekke om inwoners te help om hierdie app te download. It's time for you to get open up. To only use your fingers and press the button. Get and stay connected with Kapagallas Municipality. If you want to view our services, to see who is responsible for each services, you press the button. You press Kapagallas button. You're looking for important and useful contact numbers in case of emergency, such as the fire brigade or the police station, you press the button, Kapagallas button. If you want to log a complaint or request to Kapagallas, you only press your button on your phone in your hand. Stay updated on what's happening around you, new notices such as electricity outrages, road closures, etc. You only have to open your phone, press the Kapagallas button. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give over to our municipal manager, and he will give you the background of this very important app of Kapagallas. Thank you very much, Mr. Eben Phillips.
Yes, thank you very much, Executive Mayor, and also thank you for the opportunity, and very welcome to all our viewers and listeners from all over the Kapagallas municipal area. And as the Mayor has already alluded to the fact that we are in a technological era, we need to look at how we are going to do things differently. We want to initiate more innovative ways, and specifically to engage with our communities and the different stakeholders that we'll have to deal with on a daily basis. And that is why Kapagallas in 2018 already have started with what we called our innovative smart city strategy. Now that strategy has got a number of pillars, and one of those pillars is the smart governance. Now in a local authority, you need to apply a number of good governance practices. And one of the good governance practices of a municipality is to create platforms, create structures where the community can be encouraged to participate in the affairs of local government, because that is at the end of the day what we want to achieve, is to have improved interaction with the community and the different stakeholders on a daily basis. That is why we started with this public engagement app. So it didn't fall out of the air. There was obviously a lot of things that needed to happen, a lot of partnerships that had to be forged in order to get this app up and running. And this today is one of the biggest milestones of a process that have been started about 18 months ago. So the usefulness of a customer service app was identified some time ago, and that is to promote two-way communication. And then suddenly, when we had all those systems in place, then COVID-19 struck the whole world. And everybody was suddenly forced to look at different ways of communication. Now, even though we've started with that, when the COVID-19 lockdown pandemic in the world and also in the country, as well as Cape Agulhas started, we suddenly needed to look at how are we going to ensure that we still communicate with our communities, with our stakeholders in an effective and efficient manner. So ons was eintlik half geforseer om die application vinniger van die grond af te kry. And because communication, when people couldn't access our buildings anymore, when we couldn't have physical meetings anymore, that didn't mean that communication stopped. Because ironically, that is when communication had to step in, where we needed to look at different ways of how we are communicating with our communities. And fortunately, Cape Agulhas municipality already had the intention and already had the willingness to make sure that we communicate with our communities effectively. So the essence of the smart city concept is to develop innovative technological ways to communicate with our communities. And the MyMuni app, which we are launching today, is just one of those examples. Later in the presentations and in the launch program, you will hear of other initiatives as well. Willem will allude to the public Wi-Fi hotspots that have been established all over the Cape Agulhas municipal area, which will also indicate to you how this municipality really bent over backwards to make sure that people have got access to information from the municipality, and that the municipality has also got ways and means and platforms in place to communicate with the community as such. So the development of this app took quite some time, as there are a lot of legislative, user and technological integration requirements that needed to be taken into account. But today I'm pleased to say that when you log a complaint, it will go straight through to our complaints system. And that is why later you will also hear the different roles that and responsibility of each of the stakeholders play in making sure that the app is one thing, but to make it work is the other thing. And we want to make it work for the people of Cape Agulhas. We want people to be informed. We want people to be abreast of what is happening in the municipality, because we also endorse the notion of an informed community is a happy community. And that is ultimately what we strive to do, is to make sure that people are happy in the spaces that they live in. But on the other hand, there's also a number of legislative requirements and limitations, such as people would have heard about the POPI Act, the Protection of Personal Information Act. And that is also one of the reasons why we had to critically look at how this app is going to allow access to information, but also in a responsible manner, because we also don't want a situation where people's personal information is all over the cyber network and cyber world, and anybody can access it. So that is why we will also indicate to you how the MyMuni app also adheres to the stipulations and the requirements of the Protection of Personal Information Act, or commonly referred to as the POPI Act. So, but sometimes people feel very strong about a matter. People want to raise their concerns. They want to raise their unhappiness about something. They want to bring something that is really affecting their livelihoods in the communities on the to the attention of the municipality. And this is where the app comes in. Because sometimes people will hear, ons hoor jou ongelukkigheid, ons weet jy voel baie sterk, maar sit dit vir ons in skrif. Write us an email, write us a letter. And then it immediately discourages anybody of the community to go through all of those lengths and also provide information that might not be required in order to address the complaint or the suggestion even that somebody has. And this is where the app is coming in. This is how the app is making it easier for people to raise their complaint, not have to go through all the rigmarole of emails and writing letters and a lot of SMSs. If you see the video later, you will see how easy it is for people to use and make sure that their complaints are being heard, but not only heard, but also adequately and efficiently addressed. Because at the end of the day, that is what we want to create a municipality that is responsive to the needs of the community. So by using this app, you don't need to have to provide all that information, and the video will give you a number of examples of which are the critical service delivery aspects that the app will allow you to bring under the relevant departments, councillors, and also the management of the municipality. So that in a nutshell is just to give you an indication where this app has come from, how it has developed over time, and how we came to this milestone today, where we can very gladly and very excitedly launch this municipal app. And I would really encourage everybody, go onto your phones. Most people have got access to smartphones at this point in time, and make sure that you download those apps, not tomorrow, not this afternoon, but now. Because if you download it now, people that are listening, you will also get the video, get the tutorial of how to go about it very easily. So thank you very much, listeners and viewers across the Cape Agulhas. And I also really want to thank the whole team that played a critical role in making sure that we are at this point of launching the MyMuni app today. So we will show you a very short video which will indicate to you the usefulness of the app, and also later how easy it is to download the app and make use of all the features that the app provides to you. Thank you very much. We can play the video.
Het jy al gehoor dat jy kan kontak maak met Cape Agulhas munisipaliteit sonder om van een persoon na die ander deurgeskakel te word? Nou is dit moontlik met die nuwe MyMuni app. Just imagine, Cape Agulhas municipality at your fingertips. Well, I've got exciting news for you. It's all possible with the new MyMuni app.
Hallo julle, my naam is Prins.
En ek is Kyle Fourie. Ons is van Cape Agulhas munisipaliteit kommunikasie en ons is hier om vir julle te wys hoe die app werk. Die app gee ons toegang tot die verskillende afdelings in Cape Agulhas munisipaliteit, soos byvoorbeeld protection services. Dit sê vir jou wie die verantwoordelike persoon vir daardie afdeling is, die telefoonnommer, die e-mailadres en selfs die fisiese adres.
Logging a complaint has never been this easy. Whatever the complaint, illegal dumping, overgrown urban, vandalized play parks, stray animals, graffiti or potholes. U kan nou u klagte aanteken op die MyMuni app. U kry ook die opsie om 'n foto van die klagte te laai or to share your location. Die app is geïntegreer met ons klagtesisteem en ons stuur onmiddellik vir u 'n verwysingsnommer wat dit moontlik maak om die klagte se status te monitor. Cape Agulhas munisipaliteit, saam vir uitnemendheid, together for excellence. Sisonke siyaxwesa.
Now I'm going to show you how to install the app on your phone so that you have it in your pocket ready to use. You can access the app at app.capeagullis.gov.za. And when you visit this website, you can immediately use the app inside your browser. But on most devices, it will also offer to be added to your home screen. If it does not show you the prompt to add it to your home screen, you can open the menu in the top right and say install app or add to home screen there. But I'm going to follow this route. And it's going to confirm that you really want to install it. And once it's installed, you can access it in the app menu like any other app. While it's installing, I can show you it's also offering to send you notifications. And it's a good idea to subscribe to that, because then you can be informed by the municipality of important things that you might want to know about. And that will open the page in the app with that information. I just want to show you how to go and access the app, but I think it's still installing. There it is. And this is what it looks like when you open it in like any other app. Now note that you currently need internet access to use the app, but in a future release, a lot of this information will be available offline. So you can carry on using the app and finding the contact details of important services like that. Next, I want to show you how to sign up for an account. If you open the menu, you'll see the register and login options. I'm going to show that on this screen. And a lot of the app can be used without an account. But if you want to submit fault reports and request help under My Complaints and Requests, you will need an account. So I'm going to go to register and enter an email address. I'm just going to add a number here. And quickly create a password. Now, you have to confirm your email address. That is because you will need to be able to use your email address later if you need to recover your password. So it's very important that you make sure that you use the right email address, something that you'll be able to use again later. And here I've received my email to confirm the address. So I'm going to copy that link and just paste it back in here. You can just click that link when you get it. And then it shows that you can now log in. I'm just going to copy this password that I used temporarily and log into that account. Now that you're logged in, you can submit complaints and requests, and you can access your settings and change your password there. Next, Willem is going to show you what else you can do with the app and why you might want to install it and have it in your hand.
Hey, thank you, JD, for that nice introduction to the app. Before we start, I will start showing you what the app actually can do. I think the video gave you a brief overview of that also. I think one of the things that we want to let the public know out there is that some of you might be very well aware of, is that we've got about 15 free Wi-Fi access points in the municipal area. So there might be concerns about access of data or access to data to use this app. So if you wish to log a complaint, you can visit any of those 15 Wi-Fi access points. In each ward, there's an access point to connect to the app. This range from all towns, even in Clifton and Britain, there's Wi-Fi access points available. And as I said, the 15 points is available 24/7 for the public to get access to. But that being said, I think I would like to show you now what the actual app can do. Just make sure I get the right screen here. Okay, so when you connect to the app, JD showed you how to register and so on. Once that's done and you registered, you should get full access to all functionality of the app. So on the first window, you'll see the mayor alluded to the fact that the information is on your fingertips, available to access whichever type of information you need to know who to contact inside the municipality. So if you look at the first services pane, you'll see that there's all services of the municipality is listed there. And when you click on one of these buttons, you'll get a brief overview of what that specific department do, and also who the responsible manager is, and the working hours and the contact details and such. You'll also see there's icons next to the contact details. So in essence, you can just click on the icon for a phone and it should take you directly to, well, if the technology works, it should take you directly to the relevant, whichever you are using the phone to make phone calls, it'll take you there and populate it in there. As this is just a demo program, it's probably not working. Same with the emails, and as well as clicking on the physical location if you need to know how to get to those specific areas. When you want to go out of this window, you can either go back to the services icon on the top or just click the cross at the right hand and it'll take you back. And so you can, here in this section, you'll see exactly who to contact for what service relating to the municipality you wish to contact. The second part is the MyMuni section. This section is actually where you'll find certain information about important contact details, who to contact under what circumstances. So for instance, you want to know the emergency services who to call, where the police stations are of the various towns, the fire department, and also the clinics inside the municipal area is available in this section. And the same, you can click on this and you can get access there too. One specific thing we've added in here, you'll see under this section, the municipal after hour number. A lot of times, especially after hours, this, as a few people have said, this app is linked to the service requests system collaborator at the back end. So these service requests will go directly to the responsible official in the municipality. But the fact that the working hours is well, we're not working at night. There's overtime. There's a standby service by the municipality office. So if it's an after-hour call that you need to log, we would recommend that you dial that standby number to log that complaint or issue. Once again, if you want to go back to the MyMuni section, you can click on that icon or just on the cross. I'll leave the complaints part just for now, for the moment. Notices. If you subscribed, you got the pop-up to subscribe to notices, and you'll see under the settings section, there's a arrow there, or a right mark. So here you can, again, if you subscribe to that, you can unsubscribe here also. But this will mean if the municipality send out any notifications of anything happening in the municipal area, you won't get those notifications on your device. Yeah, and the administrative leadership section, here you'll find exactly who's the administration of the municipality and who is the various managers in each department and what their function is. This is basically almost the same as the first part, on the services section, but there you can see exactly who else is there, and also information on the municipal manager, who he is, and there you can see a nice picture of him, what he looks like. Yeah, and political representatives. A lot of time we got the question, they don't know who their political representative is in their various wards. So here you'll find more information on your ward councillor, other councillors, the various committees inside the municipality, and you can get more information on that. For example, if you go into the executive mayor, you can see who the executive mayor is, an overview of what his function is, and then you'll see there's an arrow up, a drop-down menu there to see more information and show less. And you can even drill down into the role of the mayor and who he is. And if you now everybody knows exactly what he looks like. So if you see him on the street, please say hi to him. And then it's also the same for all other councillors in the municipality. Let me just go back there. And then also there's information on the various committees, what they do, who's the responsible, who's the ward councillors that's sitting on those committees when there's decisions being made in the municipality. Anything else that I can show you on this? That's basically covering this section about political representative. The bylaw section is actually a link to the municipality has various bylaws that it needs to look at and to apply. When you go to that section, it'll take you to a different page to show you exactly what other what's all the bylaws of the municipality. You can also have that then on your fingertips. And the news section is any news or articles related to things that is happening inside the municipality, you will find in this section. So there's just one we've uploaded quite recently to show you what is happening inside Cape Agulhas municipality. So the last section that I haven't done yet is the complaints and request section. So I've logged into my account using this demo phone. Just a moment, just the internet connectivity issue there. There you go. So here you can see this is the section where you actually log a complaint. Should you complain or not necessarily complaints, but it can also be requests. But you can log here. So you'll just go into submit a new request or complaint section. In this drop-down menu, you'll find various service areas that you can log a complaint or a request for. Say, for instance, it's a water complaint. You can just click on the water's complaint icon, and it will pop it in there. In this section, you can just describe what is the complaint about. Say, for instance, water pipe at the previous street. And then you'll contact. You can either put in. It's recommended to put your details in there, or it can be related to the specific complaint that you are logging. So, for instance, at the previous street 28, for instance, and then the applicable town. So it's just a matter of populating the information relevant to your complaint. You'll also see there's a section for a map. Here, typically, you can use either your location to, obviously this demo is somewhere else, but you can either click on use my location, or you can move around on the map and you'll see a little blue dot there, and you can pinpoint exactly where the complaint is that you are logging it for. Once that's done, you can just complete the rest of your details, telephone number, cell phone number, and also at the end, you can click on add photo, and it'll either take you to the existing photos on the device, or you can click on the camera, and you can take a photo when you are at that specific point where the complaint has to be logged about. And that's basically it. Once that's done, once you've submitted the request, I didn't submit one now, just going to show you a previous one. But if you log the complaint, it'll take you back to this initial window where you can see what complaints you've logged. And so once you've submitted, it'll give you a status of submitted, that you did submit a request. After some time, after about a few minutes, you'll get a reference number. When you click on that specific complaint, you'll get a reference number back. So you can use this reference number to follow up on complaints, or yeah, that's basically it, follow up on complaints. And if you, as the complaints being addressed, that status will update as we move along. So the first time you've submitted it, it'll be saying you've submitted it. The next, after it is received by an official, it will say it's been assigned to a responsible person. That means that somebody is starting to address the issue. When the complaint has been resolved, you can scroll down, you'll see there's a list of your closed complaints. So it'll give you an update status of completed. The very last thing I would like to show you is on the right-hand side, you'll see this menu up here. Here you can access your settings and see your username and password if you'd like to change that. And you can also get to the My Complaints Request section through here. And the last part is you'll see app support and feedback. So as this app is quite new and quite recent for us, we would really like to get the public's inputs, whether it's good or bad. Give us some feedback on the app, because that's very important for us to ensure that we can enhance the app and make things better and more user-friendly for the public to use. And that's basically it. From my side, I'm going to give over to Adrian Kearns from OpenUp to give you some more information. Thank you.
Thank you, Willem. Good afternoon, everyone. I'll briefly do a presentation on how we went about gathering information to develop the application, the mobile app, to respond to user needs, which is the citizens of Cape Agulhas municipality. As OpenUp, we are a civic tech organization based in Cape Town. We work closely with Cape Agulhas municipality since 2018, as the municipal manager said, focusing on improving public participation through the potential use of technology, and also aligning them with the Smart Cities program, as the municipal manager mentioned. The Citizen Engagement app is one of the projects in the municipality that looks to do this. So the municipality has been a driver of innovation, and OpenUp has been fortunate enough to work closely with realizing this goal. So yeah, looking at the Citizen Engagement app, we followed a very user-centered development approach. We build the software with the user in mind, and in this instance, it's the citizens of the municipality. And we started a workshop way back in July 2020. Before we even started any software development together with the municipality, we spent a lot of time understanding the needs of the users of Cape Agulhas municipality. So what we do is we develop user personas, and these personas follow a kind of trajectory of crafting a lens through which we will then see the world through that person. So a user persona is basically categorizing a group of individuals or a set of people, and then trying to understand what the behavioral patterns are, what the goals are, what the skills, attitudes, and background information around that particular environment that person lives in, so that we then develop the Citizen Engagement app in a way that then identifies or responds to certain problems or certain needs that that user might have. So some of these user personas, for example, was a citizen in Predarsdorp. Her name was Prudence, and she lived in Cape Agulhas since birth with a family history which went back 4 generations. Another user persona that we developed was a farm worker, Skalk, who stays in a remote area in the municipality and who used to come maybe once a month to the town to do some shopping. And there were various other user personas we developed, like the spaza shop owner, the business owner, a ward councillor, a tourist, or a ratepayers association member. Why this is important is that we then, as we started the software development, we developed user stories. So user stories are basically stories that develops or creates a potential issue, and how do we respond by developing a feature that will solve that particular problem or issue. We try to, let's move on. So just an example here, in terms of what Willem has demonstrated, one of the users said in our discussions or in our interviews that they would like they would like to contact the law enforcement department when they have a break-in or some other matter related to law enforcement. And as you'll see, as Willem demonstrated, there is all the contact details of all the police stations within the area. So that is a way of responding to that particular need. So as you will see, the problem or the issue of the user can be resolved by using the application. He or she can log onto the app and go to the MyMuni tab, click on the police station, and be able to contact the police station immediately. Similarly, if you're in another town, you can access the information around that police station in that particular town. So just another example of how we follow the user-centered approach. Another user said in our interviews that they would like to easily and quickly report a problem in terms of, and also then contact the correct person in terms of that particular problem. And as Willem demonstrated, a user or a citizen can use the mobile application to submit a service issue to the municipality and then monitor the progress and receive a notification once it's been resolved. It does keep a record of these requests that you have made. So in a nutshell, as you use the app, it is important that we learn more about your user experience using it. So we welcome feedback, as Willem indicated, because as we started the process, we will continue to develop based on user feedback. And this is you, the citizen of Cape Agulhas municipality. And we look forward to this feedback because without the feedback, we can't improve or we can't ensure that we respond to the needs of you, the user. So thank you. And I would like to hand over to the Deputy Mayor, Zukiswa Tunisi, for the closing remarks.
Good afternoon to the residents of Cape Agulhas, Mayor Paul Swart, Mr. Eben Phillips, and our stakeholders. Today marks a very important day for us as a municipality where we are bringing a service closer to the communities. Baie kere klaar die gemeenskap en sê ons kry nie ons het complaints, maar ons weet nie waar om die complaints te log nie. Hier is 'n geleentheid nou om complaints op onze app op te sit, and you can directly, as MM has explained, that you can send in your complaints wherever you are. What stands between you and the municipality is a click of a button. Today we mark this day and we launch this app, the municipal app, and we're excited that we are bringing this app to you. We encourage you, before you can make use of the app, we encourage you to download the app as it was explained to you. Download the app so that you can send your issues, your municipal issues, straight to the municipality. You don't even have to move from where you are sitting from. We need you to talk to us as a municipality so that we can know what are the issues and how we can deal with them. You can also view some of the issues that might be there, maybe electricity outages or any other municipal matters that might occur, because you will be logged in and you will also get notification. Please make use of this app because it's going to make your life much more easier. You can also view who are your ward councillors or who are your councillors on this app and who is responsible for what in the municipality. As a municipality, we could not have done it alone. We thank all of our stakeholders that has been part of this exciting journey. We thank you. Our IT department that has played a role in ensuring that today we launch this app. Our communication department that has made sure that communities, we are talking to you. Our public participation unit open up business engineering, matters industry, the provincial government, Department of Local Government, the Office of the Premier, we thank you. We also want to thank all councillors and the Council of the Cape Agulhas Municipality for ensuring that we come closer to the residents of the Cape Agulhas. Nceda ke thabathe inxaxheba ube lilungu kule app kamasipala wase Cape Agulhas ukuze wazi into yokubana senza ntoni nini phi. Be part of this new innovative experience. Download the Cape Agulhas Municipal app. Thank you very much. And